New promo images seen on merchandise listings for Jurassic World Rebirth are revealing some of the new dinosaur designs for the upcoming movie. Before I show them in this video, I should give a spoiler warning. One of these dinosaurs has yet to be unveiled, so going forward, consider this a heads up for potential spoilers. So we get a look at the new Velociraptor, the new T-Rex, and the all-new Spinosaurus. These dinosaurs were all featured in the trailer, although the Velociraptor was only seen briefly with that iconic raptor claw shot. The T-Rex and Spinosaurus, however, were on full display, and these renders do somewhat resemble their on-screen counterparts. Renders like these are nothing new. They're quite typical for the movie merchandise and are usually created for this sole purpose. The renders are seen on products leading up to the movie's release, and here it's giving us a good look at what the all-new Velociraptor is going to look like. The Velociraptor from Site C or Site A or whatever we're calling this new long-lost island. The first thing that stood out to me were the quills on the back of the head, incredibly reminiscent of the Velociraptors that we saw on Sauna in Jurassic Park 3. We also have the strong blue coloring around the eye, whereas the body itself is looking very much like the original Jurassic Park Raptor. The design is very much inspired by the Velociraptors from all three of the park movies, at least from what I can see, especially the third movie. It seems to have drawn a lot of inspiration from what we saw in that. I would honestly say that this raptor here feels like the natural evolution from the ones that we saw back in 2001. The raptors, of course, evolved in each movie. In The Lost World, we got to see the male variant, the tiger stripe raptor. In Jurassic Park 3, they had evolved to chat, to communicate, and the males now had quills on the back of their head. We saw a big variation in male and female designs in that third movie especially, and this new Rebirth Raptor feels like the natural evolution from that point. We also get a look at the T-Rex, not much to say really. It's very generic looking, not as striking or vibrant in color as the one that we saw in Rebirth, so I think this one is even less based on the movie's design. The design of the balloon is cool though, the red, the white, the yellow. It kind of reminds me of a life raft or something to do with boating. Now the Spinosaurus is looking more like its on-screen counterpart, the one we saw in the trailer attacking the boat. Comparing it to the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus, it's strikingly different. However, it's similar enough that it does feel like it could be related. That whole line about being too dangerous for the original park is resonating here. Through this design, it's looking pretty damn aggressive. Some of that yellow coloring is showing on the sail there. It says Spinosaurus encounter down there, and then O2, another life raft or vehicle kind of reference there. So how do you think this new Velociraptor fits in? Is this what 30 plus years of natural evolution on this new island looks like? Is this the evolved raptor left abandoned, or are we seeing something else? I mentioned how it feels like a Velociraptor straight out of JP4, something that we might have got back then. And as mentioned, the quills were only added to the raptor. They were only seen to us in 2001. Now those raptors of course were on Isla Sorna, and they could have naturally evolved to be that way, or they were present on the island during the events of The Lost World, we just didn't see them. There's a lot of fan theory about how these two separate species of Velociraptor existed on the island, but honestly, none of that really matters. Each movie saw updated designs. They wanted new raptors for the third movie, so that's what we got. I imagine it's the same here, although I wouldn't doubt that some inspiration and thought has definitely gone into this new design.
You bred raptors.
These products were all found on laballoons.com and is likely the first of many we will begin to see over the coming months. The trailer drop coincided with the beginning of the merchandise run. T-shirts and hats are now available at the parks and online, and products just like this that uses key art for the movie will start appearing in many different places, so be prepared for that. It's only a matter of time before one of these products shows off the mutant. But these balloons can be pre-ordered right now. It just says coming soon on the website, but I'm sure it won't be long before you can fill your own Rebirth Raptor up with helium and hold on to it until the movie's release.